Justin Tucker set to boom this one away. And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. Murray now on first down. And this will be incomplete. Physical ground of football there, and it's second down. Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Back to the air on second down. It's Murray. Forced out to his left. Open man is Kirk, complete. A gain there of 21 yards. Well, a glimpse of his athleticism there, what they're going to have to deal with. He can use his legs to dance around back behind the line of scrimmage and beyond the line of scrimmage.
And wouldn't you love to get a copy of their defensive scouting report going into the week? Because that's been stressed the whole time. Keep him bottled up. Keep him in the pocket. But it's the first drive of the game and emotions are running high. Someone forgot that, trying to make a big play and gave up a bigger one instead.
And all the way inside the 15 before they dropped it.
What's wrong, bro?
It took them 3 plays, and they're already in the red zone, just like that. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Murray now to throw. Johnson's got it complete. And he'll take this one in for the air.
Keep going for my legs, dog. Keep going for my legs, dog. Keep going for my legs.
Zane Gonzalez on for the extra point.
So what? Yeah.
And the Cardinals will go up 7-0.
Hey, bro. Hey, let me do you like that, dog.
Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away.
Huh? Yeah. I had triangle down. I mean, I had L2 down. You don't have to have L2 down every time, but it helps sometimes. It's L2. R2 is the speed.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10.
I don't like this defense.
25-yard line.
Man, I'm gonna stick Jackson so hard, bro. I swear to God, bro. I'm gonna touch him and he gonna fumble.
First time with Mark Ingram. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30.
Oh, yeah?
Jackson. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure.
How are they doing what?
When you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that. They might just... Jackson hit, and he lost the football. And the Cardinals have got it, going the other way. And he will take this down to the 10-yard line.
With no running backs in the backfield to help pass protect, all the receivers in their patterns, it's going to be hot routes. If they sense a blitz or pressure on the quarterback, they can
Jets.
break routes off early and get the football. In this case, never even had a chance.
I mean, I just stopped chasing the receiver.
And he gets halfway home from the 10 to the 5 on a pickup of 5.
So many play callers in the red zone.
You took the wrong hole. You went, your guy, bro. Bro, your guy went for the running back, and I kept it with the guy that had the ball.
On second down now, it's Drake, and he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. A 5-yard touchdown run.
Because I was running away from the blitz.
They've got to be thrilled on the road right now. Touchdown, turnover, touchdown, and quickly trying to make it 14-0.
Yeah, I mentioned it already. On the road, to be able to
what I'm saying, bro, is you got to know the plays that work, man.
obviously your confidence rises in a big way, and you're putting some depth.
Every play in your playbook's not good.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start.
That was me. That was the user.
Those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early.
I mean, I seen you was handing it off.
I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything, at least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. So after the run for a yard, here comes 2nd and 9 from the 26. Throwing is Jackson, escaping the pressure right. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now in a 3rd down situation. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. From the gun, Jackson. He gets it to Brown. Good play. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. A strong 8 yards will keep this
Man. Should have been a sack.
Praise for this rookie receiver when we asked the coaches about him, didn't they?
They certainly did, and obviously they liked his measurables, otherwise they wouldn't have brought him onto the team. Height, weight, speed, all of that. But how about what they really said? Competitiveness. That's what they really like.
You better have your wheels on right here.
After the football, competes for it, and decides when it's in the air, it's his and only his.
This is Ingram on 1st and 10. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. A loss of 2 there, 2nd down.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight ends.
It's a guess, really. I'm just playing.
Switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed.
Looking for Snead, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the linebacker, Jordan Hicks. Now he will be brought down, but he's got the interception.
Like, that was all me, bro.
14-0 to score. This is the
That's a user.
Sports.
Oh.
This one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction.
A real quarterback would have made the play, huh?
3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. 2nd down, Murray sets to throw. Flush to his right. He's going to take off with it. All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's 3rd down.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead, he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir. Able to turn that into a positive gain. Murray with a 3rd and long. And he hits Drake. And he can only get this to the 42-yard line. And that is not near enough.
So much about this game is just understanding
Am I going what?
and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
And a tough ask here. They're going to go for it on 4th down and 9.
Nah, I just know I'm going to get it.
16 yards there, and it's a Cardinals first down as well.
Well, you was finna hit me, bro. What you mean?
On that 4th down play, and the offense can breathe a sigh of relief.
And both knew exactly where the first down
You were finna light me up, bro. What you want me to do? I got you right here. Oh, you're a little nervous, ain't you? You're a little nervous. Hey, watch my running back knock your guy's legs off under right here. Oh, he didn't do it. Give me that.
And he is into the end zone.
Give me that. But I just bodied Earl Thomas, dog.
You know, in golf, they often talk about playing the course and not worrying about what the other players are doing when they're
I user that, bro. What you mean?
we're seeing from this offense. They're just having fun. And
I user caught that.
Today.
Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away.
Over the same guy Derrick Henry used as a blocker in the play. Oh, he's legit.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get...
You wouldn't have juked. You would have picked up 10 more yards there.
You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Now it's Jackson. Looking for Snead, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 32. Second quarter action with 1:59.
Why you throw it straight to me?
We remind you that coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will be alongside. He'll have highlights and analysis from Orlando on this first half of action. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
I mean, you can't outrun receiver. You gotta know what receiver you think you want to throw to.
This is caught. They'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for 3rd down.
Yeah, you throw it low, LT.
That was a positive play because that's a take what you can get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives him a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
They come up in an offset eye. Came up a little short on the last pass play. They did get 9 yards out of it, leaving him with his 3rd and 1.
Get hands on motion man. Check 24, check 24. 25, check 25, check 25.
Murray to throw on 3rd and 1. Dancing to his left. And Fitzgerald has got it. Touchdown Cardinals. 2 yards on the touchdown there. And the Cardinals push.
Well, that wasn't my first target, though. My first target was Kurt, but you didn't give me time to throw it to him. I missed that one.
He said those could be the ones that can finish off the squad if you let.
And they've got the cushion. This half has been theirs. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off.
I mean, it's not great. I don't think, I think
Oh, yeah. I mean, once you get used to it and figure out what you like to do, makes a big difference.
To figure they won't just sit on the football here in the final minute. The way things have gone, they need to try to make something happen offensively.
But maybe they should. Maybe they should sit on it here because of what you just said. They haven't made anything happen offensively. Getting ready to go into the half, give them a chance to take a deep breath, exhale a little bit, and start over. I don't know if this is the time to push it myself.
Yeah, right now, under 100 yards of total offense. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Got him in. It's Brown. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. As they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime.
Jump. Slam. Truck. Mike 59.
They'll throw on first down with Jackson. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. That was Patrick Peterson from his quarterback spot rolling in for the sack. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action.
I am telling you out, bro. Let me tell you who's coming this time. This guy right here.
Now Jackson, flushed out right. He's going to take off with it. And he'll be out of bounds after getting it.
What you doing, bro? What you running from?
Now they're looking at third down.
What you running from, man? Oh my God, bro. He nigga took off running fast as hell. He didn't even give him time to throw the ball. Here, come again. Oh yeah, you give me that. That's all mine.
And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by Robert Alford. And these guys have got it back at the
What's up?
stages of the first half. Ready to go with their next drive and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Time for a final kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room.
You sure?
Yeah, or they can even run a screen. You know, something they feel is somewhat safe that might actually pop and turn into a big play. That's what you usually run in this situation.
We'll go 4 verticals because
Because you're feeling it, right? You're just feeling it.
that goes for
You right.
14
I probably
yards,
won't though.
first down Cardinals.
I don't need to know. That's a good play. That's a really good play.
So first and 10 now from the 30.
Nah.
We got 3.
Huh?
We got 3. Check safety. Say. Kill. Turn up. Kill. Turn up. Show it.
A final shot before half from Murray. Escaping the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side.
Oh.
Shot off the arm strength there. It's a no avail. Second down. So 2 quarters down.
Overthrew him.
Return after the break. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3.
He won't play me. I mean, still though, he was the one talking.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now. So as you mentioned, trying to find something to string together, get some consistency, something sustained, maybe calm their whole team down and find a way to get back in this one.
Yeah, because right now you're down big, you're being shut out. Let's see if this is the drive that kind of kickstarts them.
Watch the whip.
Now on 2nd and 13, Jackson.
Oh yeah, thank you. No.
And that got incomplete. A lot of contact, no call.
Yeah, I had something for that run out there that time.
The afternoon hasn't it? This secondary really put this receiving core on lockdown.
Listen, they've worked together like a basketball team that's playing excellent defense. Great communication, doesn't matter whether it's man or zone. And especially against deep balls, as we saw there, they're not giving up anything to him.
Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. The linebacker Jordan Hicks flying in there for the sack.
What, blitz everybody?
As his first punt will come from inside his
I
own
mean,
end zone.
you blitz all your linebackers with the right on the D-pad, then down on the right stick.
And it's fielded at the 34.
Come on, man. Why you gotta tackle me from behind?
That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And the Cards will take over first and 10.
Well, you to blitz all linebackers, you push right on the D-pad, down on the right stick.
Lead here Well, we talk a lot about pregame speeches. What are halftime speeches like?
For the most part, not nearly as emotional. They're a lot more clinical. Every now and then, they'll get after you if they think they need to light a fire. But in this case, let's go into the virtual locker room, because here's what
Why ain't it?
They got in there and they said, listen, let's take control right away. Defense, we got the lead. Defense,
Yeah?
don't give up any points. Turn the ball back over to the offense and let them go down and score and give us more of a cushion in the game. Check so far.
Left is the defensive line.
Let's see if the offense gets done.
3 red zone trips, 3 touchdowns so far. They'll look for a 4th on 2nd and goal.
Alert, alert. 3 down, 3 down.
How the fuck?
Check. Watch the safety.
They'll try and pound it in with Drake. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line.
Oh, okay.
3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. Back at the 5-yard line now. 2nd and
Okay.
goal.
You're gonna start sending the house at me, huh?
Now Murray. Screenplay, Johnson. And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. David Johnson. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far, as his guys continue to put this one out of reach.
My dude took your legs out too.
Gonzalez now to add the extra point.
Damn, bro. You don't think I'm kicking it?
And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the Reds. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
What are you running from, bro? Why why are you running straight out of the pocket without anybody being there?
Violated a big-time no-no in throwing that pick. Rolling right, throwing across his body.
And you know that your dad taught you that in the backyard when you were a tyke.
Yep.
Don't do it. The problem, every now and then you get away with it. This time, not the case.
Take his legs out.
Murray now.
Uh-oh.
Flush to his right. That's going to be caught. Touchdown, Cardinals. Christian Kirk, 30 yards. And the Cards use the short field
What?
to their advantage as they catch
What
him
did you
for
just say?
6.
I ain't got no cheat code, bro.
Gonzalez to add the PAT. Oh, it's a fake. They'll try and throw for him. His throw caught.
Fat guy caught it.
And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. They've got this big lead. They said, forget 1. We want 2. Instead, they got 0.
Unbelievable they didn't even attempt it from the 15-yard line. What are they thinking? I do know this. When you fake one in this situation with that type of a lead, especially from the 15-yard line,
No, you ain't.
oh, boy.
You ran out for it.
Meeting them again somewhere down the line, they'll remember this. Yeah, they'll think that they were trying to clown them a little bit.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They have been struggling. I would imagine at halftime they went through some possible changes. Well, those changes aren't working, so now where do you go?
I think that now it's much more in their head. And what I mean by that is just what you said. You've gone over the changes. I bet they were pretty clinical at the half, not too emotional. They might need to go to the emotional side because you've got to find something, some spark somewhere. And so far, just being calm hasn't exactly worked.
They need any spark at this point.
Let me show you who your daddy is.
45, they'll spot it
Huh.
at the 44. And just a small glimpse there as to why they like this rookie so much.
And that's why they lit up a little bit in our meetings with the coaching staff.
Yeah, when we talked
Uh-oh.
about it,
You know, they like his
The hell is going on here?
running every route well in the route tree and getting better at it all the time, really honing his game. They expect
Oh, yeah, you in trouble.
out of him as things continue.
You don't know where to go right now, do you?
3rd and 2, here's Jackson.
Come on.
Throw fires right side. And that's going to be incomplete.
He mad. He had everybody blocked.
Caught the ball 3, and it's
Now you had to do. All you had to do right there was run a quick drag, man. It's wide open.
And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it. They'll indeed go for it with Jackson on the move.
Oh yeah, I'm finna.
And he gets it down to the 40.
Man, he just got stuck, dog. I give it to you all game, bro. I give it to you all game.
Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. On 1st down, Ingram. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again. As his nightmare after.
I said I'll let your quarterback run all game. I ain't say nothing about letting him run.
Bringing up 2nd down. From midfield now, here's Jackson.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
He's going to be taken down. They sack him on what will be the final play of quarter number 3.
He was coming for you too, boy.
This is a blowout so far.
Blood in the water.
For the 4th quarter, a very one-sided affair. Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens.
43. 65.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Jackson. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact.
Bro, if this ever happened to Lamar Jackson in real life, he'd quit football.
Now it's 4th down. I want to go back to something you said in the 1st quarter.
Is it a positive?
It is a positive.
Okay.
About winning the turnover battle.
Oh, man.
The team is an underdog. You were right. They've done just that, and look where it's gotten them.
It's part of the formula. When you go on the road, as you mentioned, being an underdog, winning the turnover battle is a big key, and this one's playing out in this one.
It's brought in here by Willie Snead.
Really glad I tried to lay his damn head in the ground.
No reason not to
But I missed it. Woo!
do indeed convert on 4th. 4th down, trailing in the 4th quarter. They felt compelled to go for it, and they got it.
Where I look down at my play sheet, and what I would find, plays have been successful throughout the game that have worked at the distance you need, and that's exactly what they got done.
Now a play fake here.
Uh-oh.
1st down. And it's incomplete.
What was you throwing to him for?
He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense that's well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure, the backside being ball hawks and picking passes off.
Jackson now on 2nd and 10. They'll roll him out right. He'll let this go to the end zone.
What are you doing? Let me catch it.
Nearly another pick. My goodness. Another incompletion. You know, it's a wonder he's still moving around back there the number of times he's been sacked.
Yeah, he's staying out there, isn't he? And you don't think
Hard on you, bro.
a game like this, but he's showing incredible leadership. Still competing, still fighting, not taking himself out of a ball game that appears lost.
Bang, 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 bang. No.
Nervous?
On 3rd down, Jackson. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Jordan Hicks able to get in there for his second sack of the
A field goal, G?
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback almost no matter the
I mean, a field goal? Out of everything?
pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury.
You finna throw it straight to me.
Their already slim hopes are going to ride on this one. They'll go on 4th down.
I'm gonna even give you time to throw this one.
They'll try and throw for it with Jackson. Flushed out right. Oh, now he'll try
I ran away from you, bro.
left side. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off inside the 10.
Doesn't matter. Would you rather me have the ball where you had it or where you threw it?
Receiver doesn't make sure he's absolutely in an open spot. There's a guy lurking, took the ball from
Yeah,
him.
so don't wave your arms, right, as a receiver if you're not wide open.
I'll
You
suck.
know that you're open, otherwise, just don't do it.
Oh my God!
He's taken down, but able to get this up to the 20-yard line.
Why you letting me run the ball on you like that for?
For an Arizona first.
And while we're seeing more and more of these plays come from the college game into the NFL, and that one, it was run with great success. How about the evolution of the offensive linemen? We're seeing less and less big guys who can't move, and more guys who are more mobile and can get out in front of.
Come on, man. Take it easy on Kyler, bro. Fuck. All this shit, man. Over here bodying up my guy like that.
Cautious about continuing to call this play because you got to know, defenders, if they get a free shot at the QB, they want to take it, and they want to take it big.
And they got it there on the option play for a loss.
57 to Mike. 57 to Mike. Oh, you got D? Hey, check 24. Check 24. Quick dash. Come.
On 2nd and 12, Murray buying time to his left. Now he'll throw deep left side. And that's caught inside the 35. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. He has really settled in throwing the football. And that touchdown here in the 4th quarter
What,
is a
babe?
pretty comfortable cushion.
He may be a rookie, but he's playing like 4th quarter. And the QBing is easy. How about this guy? Youngster, not worried about anything, just cutting it loose and having fun.
And they're just not going to let up as he is into the end zone here for 2 more.
Energy rolling on the floor laughing. Energy rolling on the floor laughing.
Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away.
He said what?
Short kick. One of the up middle will take it down. And they're going to wind up with pretty good starting field position as they get it up past the 35.
I don't never get to do it, bro. It's against the rules in the league.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason.
All my dude just dove on the ground.
Yes, you gotta get points. And okay, all right, I'm being facetious here.
He tried to
You feel a little bit better about yourself.
Bro,
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
bro, did you see? I jumped on the ground and bro, I was trying to.
Again to 37 as they line up 2nd and 10.
I can't believe they even let you play. Tighten up.
Here's Jackson throwing again. And now here's another interception. Picked up by the linebacker Jordan Hicks. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line. What a nightmarish game he's having now. 6 interceptions that he has thrown.
Absolutely unbelievable, isn't it? Hard to believe we're watching this and have seen it, but it just tells you about the game of football. It giveth and it taketh away.
Yeah, the guys, though, that have thrown 6 interceptions in the game, the likes of Peyton Manning, Brett Favre, I think Joe Namath, he did it 3 times.
Oh,
To throw is Murray, being chased out left. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted.
bro, I made that dude miss. I should have just threw it away.
Big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So it's Raven football here.
I think it's right. If I'm not mistaken, it's right on the thumbstick. Right thumbstick.
After having time to talk it over. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. Hassan Reddick in there to record another sack, and that is now 6 on the afternoon for this defensive unit. To try again after the sack. Jackson, and he's going to go down right near the goal line. The officials look at each other. They're going to mark him at the 1-yard line.
Bruh, I'm not doing anything, bro.
Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for
There you go.
Jackson and the Ravens.
You should have all the time in the world, bro. I ain't adjusted anything. I just backed everybody up.
Jackson on 3rd and long from his end zone. That's into the hands of the tight end Boyle. And he's able to get this one out to the
Hurry up, do it.
They get 7 there, and it brings up 4th. One thing I think
Oh,
it's
yeah,
safe
this
to
pick
say
6 right here.
defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move.
Oh, let's pick 6. Oh, safety.
And he's going to go down. He backed up into the end zone, and this is going to wind up a safety. Things are just going from bad.
You gotta block. You gotta run quick throws. You gotta run drags, slants.
They can't get out from under their own shadow right now. I mean, I
Out routes.
College crowd right now, man, what they'd be doing? They'd be chanting "Stop the bus" because they think this one is over.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When you go to the backup, let him get some time. Rush coming, and he's taken down.
Dirty, bro. Why you doing me like that, bro? Why you doing me like that, bro?
To adjust and account for that.
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe go to max protection. The biggest one is maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. Zero accountability and a sack resulted.
He's checking. Crash.
Probably not.
Back to throw it. Murray steps away to his left. He'll run it. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. So it's a win here for the Arizona Cardinals. And I tell you what, Charles, this might be about as good as it gets. They were incredible.
Yeah, offense was in fine form. The defense threw the shutout at them. I think they worked in concert together. Well, I like that the offense was, they held the ball pretty well. You know, time of possession, exactly what they were looking for.
You could probably look at that on the app, babe. I said you could probably look at that on the app. See my phone for a second, babe.
tell you what it is?
Yeah.
I don't have that. While you're live hillbilly.
First opened in 2002. There's a look inside Ford Field here in downtown Detroit, the Motor City. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Brooklyn Beats and the Detroit Lions.
We got this.
Set. 18 Gator. Topper. Push him back. Ready.
They go play action here on first down. And his first look is incomplete.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
Okay.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Stubbs out to get loot.
Alpha. Now let's get there.
Mike, 53. 53.
Let's go.
2nd and 10.
Gotta get this stop here.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 44. And they will set up shop in enemy territory at the 42-yard line. Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the first quarter.
Too many ones in this play. First quarter, first drive,
Ready.
first interception
30
thrown.
base.
And that last one, that hurts.
I got you, boy. I got you.
A first carry now. This is Johnson. Not much there. Maybe a couple as he's taken down at the 40.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know. You know better than I. He has the ability to take over a game, so what do you do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels, because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, there's nothing but room to run.
Single.
To throw on 3rd down. Britton. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. He loses 4. And it brings up 4. Well, you can see what they wanted to do. They wanted to set up the screen there, but it got blown up.
It's hard to run that play if you're not getting a lot of pressure at the quarterback because the space doesn't open up. They were able to read that one and slow it down and stop it before they could get a first down.
Only 29 yards on the punt there. Definitely not his best. And the offense will come back out deep in their own territory. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Well, they were intercepted the first time they had the football, but now they get it back, and it's still 0-0.
And because of that, you know what the thought process is? Interception? What interception? It didn't really happen because they gave up no points. So go back on the attack. Go back and run the offense you believe will be successful. Find
You
your
deserve to
playmakers
lose
and
after
give them the
what you
football.
did to
The
the
big
last
play
dude.
has him all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down.
2nd and 12 at the 45-yard line.
Set, ready. 360, orange.
53 is mine. Man, I got you.
Here we go on 2nd and 12. Now a clash of bodies here, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Sidney Jones. He was trying to hit Thomas that time. 1st quarter, and now he already has 2 interceptions.
Yeah, he's got to guard against being tentative from this point forward, though. He's got to still make the right reads, make the proper throws. I've seen guys in this league throw 4 interceptions in a game and win. He's got to understand, put it behind you, keep pressing forward.
Here's a quick throw caught by Higgins. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 1st down, Detroit, 16 yards on the pickup.
And let's face it, that what we just saw there, not a surprise, is it? I mean, this is what he does well. And if you don't tackle him as soon as he catches the ball, this is the end result. Big yardage afterwards.
Got the speed, the agility, so good with run after catch. We're only in the 1st quarter, so they better get a wrangle and a hold on that quickly.
Yeah, you're exactly right. And what's really difficult to try and defend him is if you want to press him so that you get him on the ground quickly after the catch, a lot of times he'll just run past you at the initial point of contact, and he'll go deep.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Here's Johnson. Johnson, it's poke 3. Football's out. There he goes, left side. Touchdown, Detroit. A big play there. 44 yards. As his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter.
I'm glad we were paying attention during the rules seminar because we learned the only time you can't advance a fumble like that is in the last 2 minutes of either half.
Right. Other than that, if that ball's out, whether forward or backwards, it's live and free for anybody.
No doubt about it. When you say free, that means he's got free reign to pick it up and go. And that's exactly what happened there. Took it in for a touchdown.
At their own 25-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively, obviously. 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit like, hey, didn't we practice in that colored jersey all week? Not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with him. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. They'll try the left side. McFarland. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long.
49, check 49, check 49.
Check your hot read. Watch the ship.
Dog. Watch the ship. Ready.
They'll drop the throw. Escaping the pressure, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Trey Flowers, the former Arkansas Razorback, in there to get him. 3rd and long, defense with no fear. They brought the pressure.
Zero fear at all. That means they feel really good about the guys who are going to cover. But the biggest one is they think their pressure will get there before he has a chance to find an open receiver.
Give him 11 yards that time on the return, and the Lions will take over. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. They've got a 7-0 lead in the football as well as they start out 1st and 10. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. And their inaugural sack of the game coming from an unlikely source.
You mean it wasn't a linebacker? It wasn't a defensive end?
It was somebody like you.
Oh, my goodness. Yeah, that's a surprise for the offense. That's not what they normally get when they think about pressure.
Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack.
We own it. Ready?
Running from the gun, Johnson. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat. And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is at well over 300 pounds. He's a big man. He's going to air one out, and this will be caught at the 30. That one goes for 30 yards. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Back to throw. He'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
At the 33-yard line.
2nd and 12 after the first down pass play went backwards for 2 yards. And now he'll tuck it and run. First down Lions on a pickup of 13.
And that was a nice, strong run by the guy they call the field general.
Here we go. 60 Pittsburgh.
Check, 47. Yeah, let's get sack lunch.
General West.
Deuce. Back.
The Lions will use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter.
On the double.
Mike, 45.
Let's go, tackle. Let's go. We got this. Let's go.
A first down carry here for Johnson. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 20-yard line.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
Watch the pass.
They're going to look to throw. Galladay's got it, and the Lions have a touchdown. Kenny Galladay there to make the grab, and the Lions are able to extend their lead. Extra point by Badgley, up and good, and that'll make the score 14-0. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive, but at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer, and make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still 2nd quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Get the ball.
A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down.
That's what I'm talking about.
Anytime the offense shows what they call a shot play or a chunk play where they're trying to get big yardage, sometimes people just call it gadget plays, and you hold it to a gain that we just saw there, you feel pretty good about yourself as a defense.
And he's going to get this inside the 30. It's a first down on a gain of 10. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. And he slings one that's incomplete. The target that time, Michael Thomas. That'll bring up second down.
I think he's a little trigger happy right there, and it turned into an ill-advised throw into their zone.
Well, we know he has confidence. He'll throw it any place, anytime, anywhere. That time it fell incomplete. Here's second and 10 now from the 29.
Nice 7, let's go. Double. Ready.
Back to throw here. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at third and 10. Now back to throw. And he'll find Hall. And he will not get what he needed as he stopped short of the first down at around the 22.
One of the money routes for any offense, the drag route. So tough to defend because the receiver can stop at any point and make himself available to the quarterback and get a completion. But I love the communication we saw there. All the defenders pointing out the receiver where he was going, and then they're able to rally to the ball after the catch and stop him short of a first down.
Get ready, get ready, get ready.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on first and 10.
Cut.
They stay on the ground. This time it's Johnson. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. First down Lions on a pickup of 13.
Coming in, he really liked his chance of having a big year based on a terrific offseason. And runs like that on opening weekend show that he's right.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. They stay on the ground on first with Johnson. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. Second and 10 coming up. He's already put it on the ground once in this first half. They're no gain, just struggling to get going.
Yeah, and what he needs right now, a dose of confidence, which means his guys have to chop a hole. The big
nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
We call that sack block.
We've got a 14-3 ball game with 2 minutes left in the opening half.
Sack.
We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes, we'll again head down to visit with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando, back for another year. He'll have scores from around the NFL here on this opening weekend. Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. And the pressure gets to him again. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. He gets us away. It's a good one, drawing toward the sidelines. And no return possible here as they angle this one out of bounds.
At their own 29-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And tough to win games if you're going field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
We're looking for the big chunk now because, as you noted, the field goal way of doing it makes it that much harder and puts more pressure on every possession for you now. Go ahead and get 6 and feel a lot more comfortable about the position they're in.
Bigger chunks. We'll see if they can get the score. On second down, McFarland. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down.
60 Pittsburgh. Mike, 6-man. Check curls, check curls, check curls. Box shot. Check. 53's mine. Check. 53's mine. 3 buzz, 3 buzz, 3 buzz. Go.
He'll look to throw. And able to catch it on the left sideline, but they're going to rule him out of bounds. So it'll be incomplete, certainly one they'd like to have back as it brings up fourth down. Here's Pat O'Donnell now as he'll punt it away for the second time. And this will be taken at the 13. We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And with still more than a minute to go in the half, time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Single, slop, slop.
Hey! Look, squeeze!
2nd and 9 now. Throwing deep for Galladay.
Switch.
And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a 3rd down.
Well, partner, they're not content to run this one out as we head towards the half, trying to hit a big chunk play right there and add to their score.
Yeah, this is a confident group. At the very least, they're thinking field goal.
Yeah, and I don't blame them one bit. I don't think you sit on the ball going into the half when you have a chance to put some more points on the board.
Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete.
They went with the dive look that time on defense, just flooded the field with defensive backs, blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles, thus the incompletion.
And he uncorks a beauty. Best of the day. Here's Thomas. Well, he wasn't too far from breaking that. Officially, give him 15. And control of the football, switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
You got nothing today. You got nothing.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. They'll spot it at the 47, so call it a 57-yard attempt. And this is good from 57 yards out. That was bombs away right there. So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Come on, fellas.
Let's go now.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had an ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show him one thing, hit him with something else.
And he'll scratch out only about a yard up to the 32.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
90, Wolf.
Gotta do better. Come on, QB, come on.
Check.
Hey, switch gears.
X3, 218, chopper. Let's go.
They'll try and run for it. Here's Johnson. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. And a loss of 3 to bring up 4.
And that's what this defense is going to need to do more in the second half. Good pressure that time, forces some indecision in the backfield. He's going to wind up being taken down for a nice loss.
And this one will not be returnable as it sails out of bounds.
At their own 26-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the
How many
time.
plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start.
So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards.
Man, 53's the mic. 53. Check 53.
Get that quarterback at all costs.
2nd and 13. Flush to his right. Now he's going to let it go deep right. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. They give him a gain of 37. Hey, you need a big play? Go to your big play guy.
Listen, that's football 101. When you have to have it, you expect that guy to step up. A lot of people call these receivers divas. Sometimes just leadership when they get in the huddle and say, get me the ball. I'm about to make a big play.
They'll run on first down. McFarland. And touchdown. A great play there. 40 yards as his guys have cut the lead down to 2. Well, they had their chances in the first half, you remember, but had to settle for 2 field goals. This time they come away with 6.
I think they actually got affirmation about what they were doing by getting a touchdown because the field goals means they got in range but couldn't quite finish it off. This time they broke through, and that's great for the old confidence.
And on the sideline, difference of a feeling between 3 and 6, is it astronomical or no?
It can be at times, that's for sure. A lot of times the field goal feels like a disappointment. The touchdown, well, that tells you you're getting it done.
Come on, baby. Let's go.
At their own 25-yard line.
Here we go.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And right now these guys, they're shuffling a little bit, maybe doubting because 3 straight drives have ended with them punting the football away.
Yeah, so you start pointing fingers at each other a little bit, asking a lot of questions. What are you seeing? What are you getting? Maybe trying to narrow down your playbook a little bit and maybe get simpler rather than more complex in order to try and fashion together a drive.
Let's go.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Here I come again. Here I come again.
5.
Now the ball comes loose.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
Hey, Sam off. Shoot.
Now this time he'll look to throw. Looking for Johnson, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Eli Apple, and he'll take it across midfield and down to the 48-yard line. Johnson, the intended target. So the first interception of his career under center, and you knew it was going to happen sooner or later.
It has to. And I know he feels like the world is just tumbling down at this moment, but there's got to be some veteran somewhere, some mentor that's going to tell him, hang in there, my man. Plenty more to come. Keep firing.
And they'll get this just to the 47, 1-yard gain. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Second and 9 at the 47-yard line.
Chad Hunt, Nate, Reed. Check, check. Watch 54. Watch 54. I got it. Jim. Hunt.
On 2nd down now, McFarland. Give him 14 on that one and a first down. It's been an excellent day for him running the football, no doubt, as he continues to soar well past 100 yards.
Yeah, it almost feels like he can just grab his briefcase and head home after putting in a full day's work at the office, doesn't it?
Right back to him on first down. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
He'll look to throw. Forced out to his left. This will be caught inside the 10. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. Call that a very strong gain of 24.
On any given pass play, you never know exactly where your exit points are going to be. On this play, he was flushed to his left, still on the run, able to accurately throw the football for a nice first down.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. He'll get 6 on the ground there, and it'll be 2nd and goal coming up.
When you look at the geography we're staring at, this part of the field, don't you always think of big backs carrying the football, bruisers trying to pound it in? Instead, we look at a little more of a scat back type, and he's trying to make it happen.
Yeah, they went with the elusive, slippery guy. Couldn't get in there, though. And he is into the end zone for a touchdown. A 2-yard touchdown grab. And his guys have taken the lead.
Touchdown.
Will Lutz on for the point after. And the lead is up to 5. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off.
Let's go. Let's do this.
At their own 25-yard line.
Ready.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Sheldon Rankins abruptly ends that play with a sack.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
2nd and 14 as they've got work to do here after the sack.
52.
They'll run it with Johnson. Only a yard on the gain there, and that'll set up 3rd and 13.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Lions on 3rd down. They've had their troubles, just 1 for 6. This is going to be 3rd and 13. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll be brought down at the 28, and that is well short of the first. It's a gain of 5, but it'll lead to a 4th down.
We often talk of situational football. Let's just call it team football. The defense did their job, got off the field, brought up a punting situation, so they're turning the ball back over to their offense. You think those guys will get along very well right now? Of course they will. Defense helped the offense. Now it's their turn to take it downfield.
At their own 32-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They have the lead, obviously, late in the game. I guess the good news for them is if for some reason they would make a mistake, a field goal does the opposition no good.
Everyone loves to have a little bit of a cushion, and that helps you immeasurably. But the bottom line is, do all the things that you're taught in order to close out the game. Don't even let that become an issue.
Yeah, but still a one-possession game. This one not fully over yet. The tackle made by the linebacker, Joe Schobert. And I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
Now this one to his running back out of the backfield. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
So that was a pretty favorable situation there. What would you call that? Second and manageable? Smart play, too. Didn't force it downfield when he didn't have it. Just checked it down, let him get the first down, and that's exactly what he did.
Just week 1, but already plenty of intrigue with the games going on, and this one no different as we come up on a 1st and 10. Now a first down run is going nowhere. He's going to be dropped in the backfield, a loss of 2. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play, and that'll make it 2nd and 12.
Ready, ready. 30 base, let's go. 53's mine. I'm coming. Ready.
He'll drop to throw. Throwing right, and that's complete. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down.
You don't want no problem with me.
To number 17. It's a gain of 4, and it's 3rd down.
Ready. 53 is the mic. Hey, watch the slant. Watch the slant. Back.
And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. He lost 2, and it brings up 4th. Here's Pat O'Donnell now as he's on here to punt it away. And this ball's going to be down now right at the 10-yard line. Good spot. So they'll play the field position game here as a very nice punt is going to pin them back.
Yeah, it's almost like watching a game of tennis, or do you prefer ping pong? You know, back and forth like that? But it definitely was excellent, wasn't it?
Come on,
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
But you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline and puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. They'll get 17 that time, and the Lions have a first down.
We'll definitely see some open running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise. Defense has the lead. They're playing for the pass first.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. On the ground, this is Johnson. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. A loss of 2 there, 2nd down. And the trend continues here in the 4th like it was in the 1st, 2nd, and 3rd. He's had nowhere to run.
And you're probably thinking to yourself, why do they keep feeding him the football? Well, they trust him first and foremost. They do believe that over time he might actually pop one of these runs. But bottom line is he takes care of the ball well for them, so they'll keep handing it to him.
They go to Johnson again. 4 yards on the pickup there, and now they're left with a 3rd and 8.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big third down. So the Lions in possession of the football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. They'll set up to throw. And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked up by Eli Apple. And he'll return it to the 24-yard line.
And that one, oh, it's going to hurt big time. You're in the 2-minute drill trying to get your guys down the field, and it's looking like they're going to go up just short, as this is definitely not his best throw. And it'll wind up being intercepted.
Grace don't travel. Grace don't travel. 53's the mic. 53. Check 53.
On first down, McFarland, and he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
At the 19-yard line.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
Record. Check. Pilot, 64, weak. Check the backer. Fan. 37. Ready, go.
They'll keep it on the ground. McFarland. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the fourth as it was way back in the first, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
Check 25.
And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. The Lions quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they'll get it with just over 90 seconds to go in the ball game. You'd have to think likely another running play coming here, 2nd and 11.
Squeeze. Ready.
They'll try the left side. McFarland.
You ain't going nowhere.
They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down.
And he continues to pile up the yardage. That puts him over $150 now. And this defense has really had its problems trying to keep him contained.
Here we go. 70 in. Let's go, D. Tighten up. Let's go. H3, 218. Chopper. He's coming. Double up. Tight dog. Joker. Sin. On. Let's go.
And he is into the end zone for a touchdown.
Touchdown.
A 2-yard touchdown grab. And his guys capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6.
Well, it'd be real easy to say that they are firmly in control right now, but I'm looking at your face and I'm thinking I've got to be careful with that.
Well, it's a 2-score game. You're inside of 2 minutes. I think you can breathe relatively easily now.
Yeah, you can, but still, you got to stay vigilant. Can't give up anything cheap and easy. That could put you in some jeopardy.
The Lions take over.
We play to win. Let's go.
25-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
He's coming.
There's Johnson. He's been busy this afternoon. And nowhere for him to go again. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. Call it no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd down.
It's 3rd and 10.
So a 3rd and 10, and defensively, a dime look. 6 DBs. They'll look to throw here. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. They call it a gain of 19, and it moves the chains. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. The setup, a throw. Catch is made by Hawkinson, the tight end. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down. 2nd and 6. And that will be incomplete, as time has run out on this football game. So this crowd will not go home happy. It's a victory for our visitors. And with that, our journey begins, Charles. Week 1 in the books. Going to be a great season.
Oh, man, so much to look forward to. Isn't it nice to get a really good game right out of the gate? Preseason behind us. All these games count now, don't they?
Yeah, this is the exciting time with just 1 week gone and plenty of weeks to come. So for Brooklyn, not much to complain about here. They come in and steal a victory in a tough place to play on a Sunday night. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for Detroit, they obviously fall to 0-1 with the defeat. And they'll try to get back on the beam next week as they'll head to Tampa to take on the Bucks. So for our entire crew, alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.